Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking and for watching the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're on the free game collection, hope you enjoy it. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for joining me once again, really appreciate it, thank you. So this week, I went to a couple charity shops, about 10 or 12. I didn't get too much, got a little tiny stack here, which was a good deal actually from one, but charity shops seem to be like rotating stock. All of them did at the moment, so they're a bit all over the shop, so it was a bit hard to get in there and have a look at some things and to speak to them, so got a little bit though. And then the car boots, I'm amazed the car boots are still going on. I don't know, this could be the last car boot trip I do this year, who knows, I'm just waiting for them to be cancelled. So I got a little bit, and there's some nice stuff in here actually, there's some good stuff. So I'll get started. I tell you what, I'll do that little charity shop pick up first. So went to a charity shop and they had 20p on all DVDs, so went through and there was a couple in there. They had Everest and Tarzan. These are both those 3D Blu-rays that I mentioned to pick up. You get a little bit back for them, so for 20p I picked those up. I thought I'll have those. While I was there I asked if they did have any more out the back. They were like restocking a lot of stuff. She goes, I'll have a quick look, I think we got a box. Pulled the box out, really big box actually, loads of DVDs, but there was some other stuff in there, and she said 20p for everything, so that was great. Some of them are better than others. So Metro Last Light, you don't get too much, but it's a fantastic game, so I picked that up. Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics. Not the best Sonic and Mario game, but still get a good, half decent return off that, so it was nice to see that in there. There was a couple PSP in there. There was some of the PSP which I left behind. They weren't great, but Little Big Planet and Indiana Jones, so pick those up as well. They also had this one, which is Assassin's Creed Revelations and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's the double disc, which I don't have, so I thought, oh, I'll probably keep hold of that for myself. I have seen them before. It's a £3 in CEX at some point, so it's not very pricey, but I don't have the double disc one, so I picked that up. And then the last one, so this is the only PS2 in there, Brave, The Search for Spirit Dancer. I know nothing at all about this game, but it looked quite decent. It looked nice. It's in nice condition as well. Got the booklet and everything. So I picked those up off them. So yeah, 20p each. It was £1.60, was it? Yeah, £1.60. So you're not going to complain, are you? At all. So there's a couple, not like I say, not the greatest, but for £1.60, nice little bundle there. We'll get a little bit back off that as well. So yeah, it was very nice of them to go and pull out the box. Like I say, they had everything everywhere. They were just rotating. So I think they were trying to bring out some of the more winter stuff and get rid of the summer, but it was only a little charity shop. So anyway, £1.60. Not going to complain about that. Get to the car boot. There's a couple little bits here which I just picked up. So I paid £1 for the Nintendo DS charger. We've seen throughout the year, it's always great to pick those up for when you get the DSs without them. So £1 for that. Also picked up this Wii remote. This was £1 as well. And it's got a little bit of battery corrosion in there. I don't know if you can see, but it's really hard to get off. And there's a little tiny bit of it. It does work. So I'll probably be keeping hold of this to put with a Wii that I'm going to sell on Facebook a little later down the line. Probably next year now, to be honest, to be fair. But yeah, it works fine. It's just they're really picky with Wii remotes at CEX, so they probably won't accept it. So I don't think I'll try it, but it works fine. So I'll give it a little clean up as well. So £1 for that, not bad. And then this one, this was £1.20. I got these off the same person, so I don't know why I did it, because I learnt this earlier in the year. Paid £1 for the Kinect. In my head, for some reason, I thought I got £2-3 quid for it. You don't. You get like 70p for it. And I think I'm actually, in fact, I think I get 10p for it, because I think I'm missing a certain part to it. So I might just be sticking that to the corner. I might bundle that with a 360 later down the line as well. I need to see if it works. But for £1, there's that there. And then off the same guy, I bought this. So this was 20p, £1.20 for the two. Freedom Fighters on the PS2. I don't know much about this at all. It looked quite interesting. It's got a dead spider in there. That's nasty. Close that back up. Yeah, it just looked half decent. I don't have it, and for 20p, he had a couple PS2 games, but nothing stellar, all FIFA and weird things. But yeah, 20p for Freedom Fighters. So I'll be looking to keep hold of that one once I've took that spider corpse out of it. I tell you what, let's do this one. So this was £3. It's a portable DVD player. So I had a bit of success with one of these the other week. This one is absolute mint in the box. It's brand new. I've opened it and had a look. It does work. I charged it up. So this one is this one's going to go through as a generic 7-inch. I paid £3 for it, like I say, and I'm hoping to get about 10, 15, something like that on the voucher. It's hard to tell what they're going to put it through as. So it's worth a go though. For £3, it's worth a go, and it does work. So even if not, I should be able to sell this on Facebook a little later down the line maybe. But yeah, it's in lovely condition. This is like I've sort of gone back on what I said. I said when you buy these, try and get ones makes that you know. I don't know who Curtis is, to be honest. If someone does, you know, you know, I don't know many of these different brands, but it's not one I've come across much. But it's, like I say, it's brand new in the box. So, and it's pretty decent. It's got a little carrier case. It's got a remote control with it as well, which has never been taken out. So £3 for a portable DVD player. Let's see what CEX do with that. If you type it into the CEX app, there's so many different generic DVD players. I'm not sure what I'm going to get for it at all, but for £3, I don't think I'm going to lose. These next bits here, let's get rid of all my price reminders. Oh yeah, £2 for this. Call of Duty World at War. Tried to get it for £1, he wouldn't. He was sticking at £2, but I think I'm going to get about £3, a couple quid more maybe on a voucher, so I should lose. It's in decent condition as well. So for £2, you're picking it up at the moment, aren't we? So Call of Duties are getting a good return. This last one, so I paid £7 for this in total. So she said she wanted, oh, she didn't, what did she say? She said she wanted £4 for the games. There was The Incredibles, and I think it was Just Dance 2021, I think, on PS4. So she wanted £4 for that, so I picked that up, keeping hold of it. But then she has this, which are some Zelda headsets. So in total, she wanted £5 for this. So I gave her the £5 for that and then said, would you take £2 for that? She said yes. So I paid £7 for these, but in my head I paid £2 for that. So we'll get that. Don't need that, I've got that copy already. But £5 then for these Zelda headsets. They work lovely, in beautiful condition. You get a half decent return on these. I have tested them. They do work, thank God. It's got this nice little Zelda adapter as well. And if you look down the code, it's got a Switch logo on there, and it's just more of a generic logo on this one. But I think these are for the Switch and maybe the PS4. I don't know, but they feel really, really nice. Fantastic condition, not a mark on them. When I looked on the CEX app, they sell these for a good, I think it was 50, 60 quid or something. So I get a good return for these, so fingers crossed they're happy with these. But it's in lovely condition. They're so soft, so nice. To be honest, when I use them, they seem just like a normal set of normal headset, same as Turtle Beach. So I'm assuming you're paying a lot more because it's got the lovely Zelda logo on it. I don't know much about headsets, but for £5, lovely. They're still so, they're so nice. Really, I was tempted to keep them, to be honest, because they feel really nice. But for the return that I should get on them from CEX, it's worth me sending those in. So yeah, lovely little win there. That was quite late as well in the CARBOOT. That was really late, just as I was leaving. I don't think many people where I go really keep an eye out for headsets, because I didn't until very recently. So yeah, really happy with that. And then this one, this is something I've not come across at all very often, to be honest. I have seen them before, but not like this at a CARBOOT. So this was right towards the end. And when I say towards the end, about 8 o'clock, because obviously I get there much earlier. I'm usually gone by 8. PS5 games at a CARBOOT. Not only that, sealed PS5 games. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. You can tell if you move them slightly, the discs have come out of the case, which is slightly annoying. But they are genuine sealed PS5 games. She wanted £5 each for them. Ridiculous. I got it down to £4 each because of course I did. So I paid £8 for 2 sealed PS5 games. So we're at a point where PS5 is now available at the CARBOOT. In my head, PS5 didn't come out too long ago, and it was really hard to get hold of some of these games, but especially this one, Spider-Man Miles Morales. £4 at a CARBOOT for PS5, sealed as well. Really, I was shocked when I saw these. I've got some footage, so I'll show you a picture there, but it's not the best footage. I had my camera a little too high today, so it was showing too much of people's faces, which I don't want to put out there, so I might just need to double check that. But yeah, £4 each, PS5 sealed. Shocking. We're getting to that point in life now where PS5 is making its way to CARBOOT, so maybe we can see a lot more of them next year. But that's the first time. That's the first PS5 I've ever. That's not true. I've got one before last year, but it was not a great game. I think that was sealed as well, and it traded in for like £4 or £5. You got very little for it on a voucher. But these are the first PS5 games that I've found which are substantial. Get a good return on these. So yeah, PS5 CARBOOT. Weird, just weird. I'm getting old. So yeah, not too much, but with the PS5, the headsets, the portable DVD, not too bad, especially for this time of year. So I am going to go to CEX, and I'll be back in a minute. So I've been to CEX. It went really well. Actually, that's the short amount of period between the first and the second part of the episodes for me, because only like an hour's gone by and I'm already back here. So I just jumped out and got it done. It went really well, except I made a mistake while I was there. First time I've made this mistake all year, but I'll touch on that in a second. Let's start by taking away what everything cost us as we do. It cost us £24.80p. Let's take £24.80 away from there, so just shy 25. So to the receipt, the cash, well, we got it back. So £1 for Indiana Jones on the PSP, £2 for Mario and Sonic Olympics, £4 for Lego's The Incredibles, and £3 for Call of Duty World at War, which gave us exactly £10 back. Let's stick £10 up there, and this is where I made the mistake. So normally, obviously, if you watch these, I always make sure I get the cash back, whatever we spent. The portable DVD player, I was supposed to get 15 quid back for that, which obviously the tenner, the 15, that would have got us back that money. I took my eyes off the ball. There's a couple CEXs that I go to. This one that I went to just a moment ago, it's a bit of a smaller one, but I get on with it really well with the staff there. So I was just there chatting away. They know what I collect, so they were showing me some of the new stuff they've had in, see if I'm interested in any of it. And somebody else was processing my order, and now I look back at it, he said to me, what was cash, what was voucher, and I think I did say the portable DVD player was voucher, so that's been added onto the voucher amount. But it's not the end of the world. Let's go through the voucher and you'll see why. So game wise, Little Big Planet £1.20, Everest, that was 10p for that DVD, so that weren't worth it. But Legend of Tarzan, that was 90p, so not too bad. Miles Morales, so that was Spider-Man on the PS5, 14 quid, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, 13 quid for those PS5 games. So fantastic, really happy with those. 10 pence for Metro Last Light, that was something else. I shouldn't have took that in. I don't know why I took that in. I was supposed to keep hold of that. But then the Zelda headsets, they were having a good check on that. They were looking at that. They liked that. That's what a lot of the conversation was on. £40 we got back from that on a voucher. 40 quid. So really, really happy with that. And they were saying they were in lovely condition, absolutely fantastic condition. It's like they were box fresh nearly, just without the box. So yeah, £21 though I got for that portable DVD player on a voucher. So although I messed up slightly by not making sure I didn't get all the money back, I mean, it is still free, obviously, because that cash amount's way up there. But yeah, so I sort of made a mistake, but a happy mistake, which means in total, £90.30 back on a voucher. So stick £90.30 up there. So I might be down 15 quid, but I'm up 90 quid on a voucher. So you can't really go too wrong, can you? I'm still, you can tell, slight little smile on my face. I'm still happy with it, but mistakes going to happen. Didn't keep too much though. Didn't keep too much. 360 Connect, you only got 10p for that. I'll just stick that with an Xbox 360 when I sell it. What is this? This is a DS charger. Keep hold of this, spares and repairs. That'll come in handy probably next year now. Same again, Wii remote. It just needs a good clean, but CEX won't take that. But it works fine, so I'll stick that with a Wii again next year, so that can go in the spares and repairs for a little while. And then the games. So I only really kept Assassin's Creed, this Brotherhood and Revelations one. I just wanted to keep hold of this. I don't know if you can get this on the 360. I'm not sure, but keeping hold of it now for the PS3. Brave, I don't know too. The back looks okay. I'm keeping it anyway. Brave on the PS2. And then Freedom Fighters, which I'm not going to open up because I haven't got rid of that spider. Freedom Fighters, so keeping all of that. So yeah, three games which I appreciate aren't fantastic. Little bit of extras here. We're down 15 quid, but the main thing, 90 odd pounds back on a CEX voucher. Now again, that voucher total is right up there, and that's helped it even further. I am spending that voucher. I'm going out, trying to find nice copies of everything. I've got a list of what I want. I'm pursuing it and I'm getting it all in, because I'm going to make sure by the end of this year that's all been spent and we can see absolutely everything for 2023. So that nice big number down there, it is running down. I'm getting some stuff in. I hope you like what I'm getting, so I'm really, really happy with it. But yeah, so not too bad again this week. Not too bad. Not so much left on the table, but plenty up there in the voucher pot to be spent on some real gold later on. So yeah, thank you very, very, very much for joining me. Take care of yourself, guys.